about the economy, it's not just the grotesque level of income and wealth inequality. It's not just the outrageous high rates of unemployment and youth unemployment. It is also the fact that millions of our people are working for wages at which they cannot survive. Last month, I was at a farmer's market and I met with some people who work with a church group. And what the group does is collect food that wasn't sold at the farmer's market and they take it over to an emergency food shelf. And I asked the guy who does this excellent work, I said, tell me, what percentage of the people who go to the emergency food shelf are working? And he said 90% of the people who go there are working. And I think the numbers are similar in Vermont. What does that mean? It means that we have people, not only in Iowa or in Vermont, but all over this country who are working 40, 50 hours a week. And yet the wages they earn are so low, they can't even adequately feed their families. So let me tell you that the federal minimum wage today of $7.25 an hour is totally inadequate. It is a starvation wage. It has got to be raised to a living wage. Last month, the city of Los Angeles raised the minimum wage there over a period of a few years to $15 an hour. That's exactly what we should be doing at the federal level. I don't believe that it is a radical idea to say that somebody who works 40 hours a week should not be living in poverty. That's not a radical idea. When we talk about wages, I hope everybody in this room agrees with me that it is not acceptable that women earn 78 cents on the hour. I will fight for pay equity, equal pay for equal work. I'm going to tell you about an area in terms of wages and income where we have made some progress. Over the last year, some of us in the Senate wrote to the President of the United States and we said, Mr. President, there are millions of workers in this country who are making $25,000, $30,000 a year, who are working 50, 60 hours a week and are not getting time and a half for their overtime work. And just this week, the President did exactly the right thing. He raised the threshold. Get time and a half when they work more than 40 hours a week.
Yeah.
As some of you know, many of our Republican colleagues, they talk about family values.
Yeah, right.
Just love families. They have nights worrying about families. But all of you know what they mean when they talk about family values. When they talk about family values, what they are saying is that women in America should not be able to control their own bodies. I disagree. When they talk about family values, they say that women are not smart enough to be able to buy the contraceptives that they need. I disagree. And when they talk about family values, they say that gay people should not have the right to marry. I disagree. Now, many of us, in fact, do believe in family values. They're just a little bit different than Republican family values. I've got 4 great kids, 7 beautiful grandchildren. My wife and I have been married for 27 years. We believe in family. So let's talk about real family values that strengthen families in America. And to begin that discussion, we have got to end the international embarrassment of being the only major country on earth that does not guarantee paid family and medical leave. And the only major country on earth that does not guarantee paid sick leave or paid vacation time. Let me tell you about real family values. Today in Iowa, today in Vermont, a woman has given birth. And if that woman comes from a family that has a lot of money, or a reasonable amount of money, she is able to stay home with her baby. The dad is able to stay home with that baby in the most important moments and weeks and months of that little baby's life. And parents are able to develop a relationship with that baby, bond with that baby, love that baby. That is a family value. But if that woman does not have a lot of money, if she's a working class woman, if she's a low income woman, that woman will have to go back to work in 1 week or in 10 days because she needs the income. And in some cases, if she does not go back to work, she will be fired. That is not a family value. That is opposite. And that is why I